Mrs. Hines here for our fourth day of working with Google Sheets. So far what we've accomplished is we've made a Google Sheet of how you spend your 24 hours. So you listed the activities that you do and the times that you do them. And then yesterday we calculated out how many hours each activity were to take. So if you're reading from this way, it's saying that your morning routine takes 2 hours. You can read the rows from left to right, and oh, my nighttime routine takes 2.5 hours. And what you should have done is if you highlighted this column, so the cells between all of your activities, we used the function button and sum, and it calculated out this should, for everyone, add up to 24. You all have 24 hours in your day. So today we're going to figure out the percentage. So you're going to label the next column percentage. And a percentage is just another way of representing a fraction. So again, a fraction is a way of representing a number that's part of a whole. This whole entire graph represents all of your time in the 24 hours in a day. And say this like red section here, this is the amount of the time that you spend in school. You spend 8 of your hours of your school day in school. 8 divided by 24, so 8 divided by 24 is 3. You spend actually a third of your day, 33.3%, in school. Hopefully that's time well spent. So I want to show you how you can actually get the sheets to calculate this for you. So the first thing that I need you to do is make sure that you have the cells where you're going to be calculating percentage. When I go under format and my number, just make sure that it's clicked to automatic. Okay. So you could go through and you'd have to type in each formula, but we're going to make your life so much easier and we're going to use a formula that will work for every single one. So in your first cell for percentage, use the equal symbol. Okay. And this is going to be equal to this cell divided by 24. But if we did that, it would give you not the percentage. We have to multiply it by 100 because 100% is your 24 hours in the day. So we're going to take 100, and the multiplication symbol is that star, that asterisk, and we're going to say 100 times your first cell. So I'm going to click on my C2 divided by, because it's going to be 2 divided by 24. And I'm just going to type 24. And I'm going to hit enter. It calculated that percentage. My morning routine takes 8.3% of my day. And you can actually go over to your pie chart and double check. It should give you this number. The Google Sheet has calculated this already for you. So you could cheat and just type them in and copy off the chart. But let's make the Google Sheet work harder for you. So if you highlight this, since we typed a formula in, you can highlight the remaining rows. So all up until you go to sleep. Hit Control D. When you're in Google Sheets, let me try that again. Control D. Haha. So what that just did is you can double check here. It calculated out the percentage of how I spend my day. So this might be helpful to you if you're spending way too much of your day doing something. Like if this was like homework and you're spending like 30% of your day, that should signal to you like, hey, that's wrong, right? Hopefully sleeping is probably a third of your day. School is probably a third of your day. How do you spend the other third of your day? This is a really interesting thing to kind of look at and go about. So hopefully today, folks, again, I'll put that formula in there that you're going to write. You're going to say equal to, and you have to use the cell. So you're going to be picking that C2 cell, and you're going to, oh, just kidding. First, you're going to say equals to 100. because you're going to get that percentage, times that C2 cell divided by 24. And that's how you're going to get your percentage. That will work. Your percentage will be different depending on what this number is, but it's a really cool way to use formulas in Google Sheets. So folks, if you could, I'm just going to delete this so you can see, hopefully by the end of today, you can add a percentage column so you have a complete grasp of how you're spending all of your time. And then if you were to add all these up, so you can just double check your work, should add up to 100%. And it does, because that's 24 hours is 100% of your day. So that's how we're calculating these. This is 2 divided by 24 times 100 to get you that percentage. So this is just a really cool way to talk about percents too. I know you're doing that in math class. All right, guys, I can't wait to see your final product tomorrow. You're going to be posting this on your Google site. But by today, hopefully you're able to calculate out the percentage and how you spend your day. All right, thanks, KMS.